Hey y'all, I have so many videos that I'm behind putting out, but I had to make this one. You may have heard me mention before that sometimes you have to sell some things to get some things. So you can see my favorite shirt, one of them. Anyway, I put my wheelbarrow up on OfferUp because I cannot handle it. I should have known better. I should have gotten a two-wheel, but I didn't. So anyway, I have a guy coming to pick it up, and that's a good thing because I ordered a wagon. And this wagon, besides just being a wagon, the sides fold down and it makes into a nice dolly, which is better when you're having bags of gravel, pea gravel, or bags of mulch. It's just so much easier. But you know, when I got the wheelbarrow, I had Russ here helping me, and he handled it just fine. And we did have a lot of earth and stuff to move. But I'm so thankful that this gentleman is coming. I will tell you that the wagon was, I don't know, $78 or something. So the $40 I'm getting for the wheelbarrow will be very helpful. So I'm very excited about that. And this is an idea that I had for my chair covers out on the patio. I think I'm going to get one of those flannel backed, flannel on the back, vinyl on the front tablecloths. It looks dark. Is it dark? It's supposed to be partly sunny for the whole next 10 days. So I've got to get a lot of work done in that yard. But anyway, back to the tablecloth. I think that will work really well to protect the seats. And I'll tell you that later. Anyway, I'm very excited to be able to get out in the yard. And y'all, my friend Jeff was up and down that wooden ladder, okay? And he weighs a little over 200 pounds, I think, Jeff. I hope I don't get that wrong. And if it would hold him, then I think my 125 pounds is pretty safe. You guys would have cracked up if you could have seen me do that. At one point, you know, there were ridges, channels on the roof of the patio. And on one of those channels, I was dumb enough to be standing right in front of that panel when I was hosing it down. So it went just like this, whoosh, all over me. And then Mariah had left a little poop in the yard, and I stepped in that. So that was really only the bad thing. And I tell you what, I am amazed. Somebody told me when I was answering comments earlier, I'll have to really cut this off if my dude shows up quick, that I was wrong about glucosamine. So all I can tell you is this, and Terry would back me up on this. I used to barely be able to get from my van inside Walmart. And my shopping was done in little spurts. Y'all have seen how I can move around now. It's amazing. And such a blessing because I need it to work around this cottage. Now I'm going to get blocks pretty soon to finish out the perimeter of the fence. Those suckers are heavy, y'all. And I came up with a better plan. Duh. You ever notice how you figure stuff out at the end of your project? It drives me crazy. But anyway, since I'm only about halfway done, I consider this to be early genius. I'm going to take cardboard out and put it along the fence and put some cardboard on the ground, and I'm going to take the blocks from the van into the wagon, and then I'm going to roll them over there and paint them in place. Tell me not, blah, blah, blah. Tell me I'm not an Einstein, okay? You look up all the brainiacs, a lot of them had mental illness. Now, I'm not saying I'm a brainiac. Y'all know better than that. But I am so thankful to God. And any medication that I take, I'm so blessed, y'all, to be able to do all these things. And I'm blessed to have you guys. I love you so much. I spent 4 hours this morning answering comments. Now that's what happens when I go a day without answering comments. But I love to hear them. I love to read them. I love your suggestions. I love your opinions. Whether I take your suggestions or I don't, it doesn't matter. It's interesting to me to see how you guys feel. So always leave them for me, okay? I made a really, really bad boo-boo the other day. Now, you guys know that I'm always honest with you. I don't hide stuff. I don't edit videos. I don't make stuff up. Sometimes my memory fails me. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I can't, you know, get things in the right order. And I know that. I know that. But in another video, I'm going to tell you what I did. And I'm so mad at myself for doing it. When I got there, I knew I had made a mistake. But I'll tell y'all about that in another video. Oh, and by the way, y'all, this is not red. It looks red on the camera, but it's really a deep pink. And look, this is why, this is why I always have something over. There's one of my hairs. Wish I could glue them back in. Maybe I should gather them all up in a little pile and then put them in there and glue them down. But anyway, I am not a lover of this color at all. But I love my little chair. It was Marge's. And so it is my hope that someday I will be able to get it reupholstered. The chair itself is like brand new. Marge rarely sat in this chair. But I love it because it's lady sized. It's not one of those humongous recliners like Terry's got. But anyway, that's why she's always covered up. I guess I should say he. But wouldn't it be beautiful in some lovely fabric? Nothing printed. And I can go with a light color because it's just me and Hazel. And I always put an extra blanket down beside me because she's always licking her feet when she gets up next to me, when it's time for her to get groomed. Anyway, got to cut y'all off, and I'll talk to you later and try to do something fun today. Bye now.